Alright, maybe I can win one game today. My MMR has been looking extremely rough. And I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe I just haven't played enough in the last few days, but I've kind of been playing a bit too much XCOM. XCOM 2 to be precise. I don't know this player, I have no idea how they play. But the board just says absolute garbage, honestly. Yeah, I don't think any of this is good if you're playing like me. So we go Elite and have some fun. Well, crawlers and spiders, we are doomed, almost. This is probably going to be some kind of aggro. So should I round one Elite air cheese and then go into worms from there? Let's try it. If I can't win anything, it's time to have some fun until we win something. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the situation that we're going to be in soon enough. So let's go for round one wasps. And we should kinda go on the offensive, I believe. Yeah, let's go with something like this. Alright, we guessed the side wrong, but the opponent has no AA, so we win this round by default. A round that we could, under normal circumstances. I don't think there's a hope to win this in a million games. Well, maybe in a million games there's some weird interaction, or the opponent's positioning is just the worst of the worst, that you can actually manage to pull a win out of your rear end here. But other than that, I don't see it happening. However, with the wasps, we should even have some units left alive. They do a ton of damage. And since we're playing crossfire, I think I'm just gonna push with worms here. We actually win this with a good amount of units still left alive, because of the wasps. So what's our opponent? Ah, marksman's back. Well, that marksman's not gonna do all that much against these units here. I mean, I think I can go for a scorpion here. I necessarily want to sell something. I mean, that scorpion won't do a whole lot. I can put it here. You know what? Let's ride it for a round. Let's just put it here and watch it kill all of these units for a bit. And we should then think about what else we should do. I think the correct answer for now is get more wasps and start mobile beaconing some stuff around. I don't expect him to defend both flanks. And since we're playing with worms and wasps, maybe I can just sell this one and recruit some basic crawlers to go along with our forces. He tried to cheese. How cute. I mean, he still wins this, but that was fun. Also note, no actual anti-air, just some fangs. Well, that is 18 seconds of debuff. We should hopefully win this, unless the game just goes absolutely horribly wrong. No AA anymore. And our crawlers win against his crawlers in a sense. So far we are up. I don't know how, but we are up. I mean, since he's nice enough to clump up all of his units here, I think I can afford to just throw this one down. Then we go sell this scorpion. I think it has served its purpose, and we start purchasing a worm. And then we reposition our wasps and aid our worm. It's a shame I can't level this, but we are elite. What are you expecting? Yeah, now there's Chaff in front, and he's getting some Mustangs. We're probably going to lose this tower very quickly, so... Yeah, I have nothing to reinforce this, but he has to spread this out, and these crawlers alone should be tanking a decent amount of time. This is not all that consequential against the Sandworm. And we are hopefully going to kill a lot of units here anyway. Getting not much so far. Now finally we're getting to some decent hits. We're getting the tower almost at the same time as he does. I guess it's Elite Wasp Worm that's on the menu here. Elite Crossfire Wasp Worm action. And since our armies are a whole lot faster than his army, we should have this one in the back. These wasps now can level again. I wouldn't mind our Sandworm being able to level again, but I think the wasps are just hugging all the experience right now. It's not getting much of a level of just chaff. I think worms could legitimately just level a tiny bit faster. We are very much so down on deployment, so I don't mind this, to be honest. Anyhow, I don't want to sell stuff here. I want to buy more stuff, but first I want a level here. And then I think we buy ourselves a crawler and another one of these. We start establishing a bit of a flank here. Oh, it's overlords. That's hurting a lot, actually. But we do have some marksmen in place already, and we have fairly high level wasps, so I can absolutely see them just getting AA. The marksmen and or what's it called again? The marksmen or the wasps, and this way we should be able to reliably counter this nonsense. I'm not sure there's anything really left that can beat the worm, unless it just has to shoot chaff all day every day. We get juicy marksman XP here. Yeah, okay. They gunned it down. I'm impressed. I didn't expect them to be able to deal with the Sandworm. Advanced missile device, eh? We could start deleting some stuff here every round, but that's expensive. I think I'd rather have the tank production forever. Well, forever in this match. Let's call it just that. So, tempted to do this. Let's be honest, this marksman is living a very sad existence without any purpose. I think I'm going to airspec this. We're gonna have to run some additional crawlers through here, so that there is always a distraction. We can also start putting these units here. And then I think I just buy another pack of crawlers. And just put them like here, and another pack of crawlers. And those I can put here. They can potentially take that tower, but I definitely expect us to lose the tower first. Yeah, AA spec is really good on these Mustangs. We probably down the line have to get ourselves some, what's it called again? Getting some sandstorm. Alright, tower's about to fall, but we've killed the majority of everything, and we get the tower just about at the same time, but not at the same time. It's so many wasps that are dying here, it's horrible. Tower timing, this starts feeling like the last game, where it's just off by tiny amounts every single round. And it spirals into being absolutely doomed. Once again, technically there's nothing left that can hurt this, but practically there's probably going to be too much stuff to kill. And all the small instances of damage just pile up. This time, however, we get the tower debuff. Very nice. Worm moves forward, kills the marksman, probably going to level here. Yes. Alright, that round went well, and I like to think the sledges have a good amount of impact here. Yeah, let's get that on another worm. Let's put a level here and throw Sandstorm on. Throw the shield here. Anything I would like to sell? Not really. I'm kinda playing this really hard. But maybe it's time to start hitting these buttons as well. I could probably make a killer missile here and kill a lot of crawlers. But I'm not going to. He's probably going to stonk these boats. Yeah. And instead he goes for a melter. That is smart. So we go replicate next if we survive. This should be tanking a decent amount, I hope. It is in range, so I hope the wasps don't get killed here. Apparently he wants his marksman to join the fight immediately. He's going to react to these crawlers. Nope, they still target the wasps. I really wish they had not. In any case, they died very quickly. This thing is completely clogged up. What's our tower doing? It is surviving, but it's taking a lot of damage. We need to end this fast, please. Worm, kill this, please. Oh, come on! How is it possible that in every single interaction is just going the worst for me? But this time we are actually in a winning position, I think. Like you saw it, it was so close. So incredibly close. The marksman actually getting mobile beacon away saved that worm for longer than it should have. Still, we take this round. And we're starting to be in ever better positions, I think.